In 3, 2, 1. Arriving in Aram. Yeah, okay, good morning, everybody. Good afternoon, evening. Chaim. And Cheryl, which is Cheryl? Who did that use Cheryl? Rabbi Solomon Goldstein? Yeah, wow. Good morning, Rabbi Yaske. Gavi. Good morning, Isaac. Good morning, Cheryl. Good morning, Mindy. Look, I wrote you a note. It says, Baruch Hashem, Tati and Mommy love Mendu and Chaiko. And then I wrote a heart. I made it for you. Maybe you could draw a picture. Okay. Arriving in Aram, Yaakov met Lavan's daughter Rachel shepherding her father's flocks at the well outside the city. Rachel introduced him to Lavan, who put him in charge of his flocks. Jacob asked to marry Rachel in return for working for Lavan for 7 years. Lavan agreed, but at the last minute forced Yaakov to marry Rachel's older sister Leah. Lavan then allowed Yaakov to marry Rachel as well, on condition that he worked for another 7 years afterwards. Leah gave birth to 4 sons in succession, while Rachel remained childless. Aha. Can anybody hear you? Yeah, because that thing still has a mic, but now you can hear me clear. Okay. First of all, it's amazing to be sitting here with Avi. Just putting it out there. Also, yo, Chaim, by your turn. I didn't make you start off, but by your turn, please give me an update. Thank you. Nodding your head back and forth, but I don't know what that means because you've been doing it before I started talking. Yeah, I'll read the next paragraph. The proper use of jealousy. Rachel saw that she had not borne Jacob any children. Excuse me. A brief intermission. Any children. Rachel was jealous of her sister Leah. Genesis 31. Why is that the proper use of jealousy? I mean, it's probably going to explain that in the next paragraph, but I'll give somebody else a chance to read it. Yeah. Yes.
Okay, guys. Wow. I am now by the Case family. The season about Case reading a novel. So we had a minion. I think the first minion. They just came arrived from Israel. So they said they have to say we seen Talamoto. Chaim, it's good to see you. Avi, it's a big surprise. Amazing surprise to see you. So, and wow, a lot of thoughts goes to my mind. Just one thing I can tell you, you're doing the right thing. It's hard to believe that we're doing the right thing over here. I see so many things, ways people try to impress. I saw today advertisement with JLI, something crazy. A girl speaks about, you know, about learn Siddur, basically. All of us have to learn Siddur. I realized are going to learn Siddur more than us soon. And they're going to know God more than us. It's be very bad. But don't worry, we will know God so good that we are Him. That's crazy, what I'm telling you. They're going to know what we are, basically. I'm happy to come to this conclusion, this conversation. Do you hear me, Avi? Man? Avi, you hear me clear? Oh, so I'm excited to be in this in God's unit, you know, the creators of the world now getting together, or making royalty in existence. Thank you. Oh, I have not 30 seconds. So I know these small details. God is nice to me. These small details are gigantic details because they make the whole picture. Thank you.
Okay, Rabbi Sra, are you there?
Hey, hello everyone. Just tuning in because it's awesome to fabring with fellow Chassidim, and it's very inspiring to start off the day like this. So I'm listening in and being inspired. Although I am busy at work though, but I'm tuned in. I'm listening. Please keep going. I guess you can feel free to skip over my turn for now. I'll let you know if I have something more to contribute, but it's very inspiring to join in with you guys and kickstart the day with Geschmacke, Verbringen with the Chassidim. It's very important what you're doing, Rabbi Isaac, to bring Chassidim together, that we should talk, we should Verbring, we should say a Dvar Torah and then share some thoughts. It's really amazing. There's not enough of that going on, and we need to do more and more, and shkoyach.
Thank you, Rabbi Yisrael. Chaim, Shliach. Chaim, go ahead.
Good morning. First of all, shalom. Beautiful beard. I'm witnessing some sideburns growing in. I'm loving it. May you be zeichet, have a bigger beard, more wisdom. So a lot of people are asking me about the attacks in Israel. I'm pretty sure it's all over the news. Everyone knows they threw over 300 rockets. Baruch Hashem, Hebron is fine. We had a a warning siren that the bombs were getting close to us. The closest was, I think, 30 miles away. They also did bomb the base my bar mitzvah was on quite a few times. It's the closest to Gaza. I visited there twice. And it's a scary thing. They're saying war. They're saying everything. And the only thing I want to know is how to still have faith while this is all happening. Because it's tough when so many things are happening like this to have faith, because I want to have faith. I want to believe everything will be okay. But when things are so close, it's tough. It's a very tough thing. I'm going to pass for now.
Yeah.
Okay. Hello, everyone. Chaim, I wish that you are safe, and I will pray for you and everyone in Israel. One of the rabbis, actually a few of them, asked me in jets. They're like, "Yo, what are you doing here? You don't know a lot of the people," but I think they don't really know what's going on here. So, I think they say that you shouldn't use your phone early in the morning, and this is like the complete opposite. But that's okay. Shalom brought up a good point up to me this morning, and it's like sometimes it's hard to get up in the morning, and I think that it's nothing to do with being lazy, because it has everything to do with how much do you value getting up. Because if I offered you $1 million to wake up at 4 in the morning and to work out with me, I don't think you'd say no. So it's just about, what do you value more, life or sleep? And a lot of people, it's sleep. Me too. So we have to value life more. Thank you. Okay. Next. Pass.
Mm-hmm. That's me. Yeah, so I definitely agree with what you said. I really try to get up every morning. Sometimes it's cuckoo hard, but I think I've been doing it most days, so it's pretty good. Yeah, Chaim, I don't really know how to answer what you said, but I hope you stay safe. I hope everybody I know in Israel and everybody I don't know also stay safe. But it's a pretty crazy situation going on. It's very scary, and yeah, I hope everybody's okay. And thank you for the compliment. Yeah, it's coming. It's coming. Mendu made amazing cookies. Mendu, they're really yummy. You hear me? Yeah. All right. Well. All right. I'll read the last paragraph, and I'm sure Isaac will read it over soon. Destructive petty jealousy is born of the fear that the other person's successes will lessen our own self-worth. In contrast, Rachel attributed Leah's fertility to her righteousness and was therefore jealous of her sister's good deeds. This sort of jealousy is constructive, since it spurs us on to improve ourselves. Our sages similarly state that jealousy among Torah scholars increases wisdom. Jealousy can be a positive force in our lives when we learn to apply it correctly. Yes, Dad.
Okay. Uh, basically, well, it's funny who is dealing with real life and who is not. So, who makes the real life? Um, I rely on the Rebbe, and I think I'm confident when everybody is going to know the information. It's funny, hear information from people, and everybody gives you information, and the world gives you information. So you think everything is in charge of you, but surprised, you're in charge of the world basically. And when I'm speaking to you guys, I never knew this concept. I'm not religious at all. I'm nothing religious, nothing. I'm nothing. I just want to be with God, like they say. It's very crazy what I'm telling you now because I realize it's possible. That's what the Rebbe's Melech HaMoshiach means. That means you honor the king. That means you live with the king. Is Hila Sinai joining us? Very nice. So have a great day. I'm with you. I'm just going to take off my getting set up to sit down like a mensch. Okay. I didn't know the shir was going to start in time. I was a little bit. And Chaim, listen.
Okay. Rabbi Yisrael, if you would like to speak, it's your turn. Yeah. And if not, then we'll go to the next. Hillel. Hillel Omer. Right, you.
You say it's my turn?
Yeah, it's your turn.
Oh, dope. Yo, I love coming into FiveAlive and it's like my turn right away. It's freaking amazing. Good morning, guys. I am so tired. I'm officially in Israel on an American schedule. It's like 5:13 p.m., but it's actually like 9 a.m. for me. Even 7, but whatever. I don't know. Somewhere in America time. But yeah, this war is crazy. I mean, it's not really a war. It's just missiles. Missiles are crazy. My grandparents are like in the south, so it's like really, really bad for them. But yeah, all you gotta do is pray, and everything's gonna be okay. You know what I mean? I'm also trying to pray for the fires in Cali. I heard that there's poor air quality. I asked Rabbi Smith. I also checked the weather. And anyways, I hope everything's gonna be all G. And I don't know how much time I got left, but everybody should have a wonderful day. And be good, be cool, be Jewish.
Chaim.
All right. What I said is, can you hear me, Sean? Hear me? Perfect. What I said is, we had a warning siren go off, meaning that it was getting close to us, which was a little scary. But Baruch Hashem, everything's fine over here where I am. Pretty close by, it's not so fine. It's scary. That's pretty much all. It's just it's a different atmosphere. Also, if anyone knows Benny Suffren, it's his right near his base, literally like 5-minute walking distance from his base. They bombed that base around 30 to 40 times already, and they are still going on. I'm still getting alerts as we are learning about rockets hitting that base and hitting Sderot and all these other places around them. So I guess this learning should be for them because, they need safety. I'm going to pass.
Yeah, I agree. What's up, Hillel? Good to see you. Did we read the last one? We did. Yeah, I have a question. Like, should we be hesitant to go to Israel because it's kind of like a war zone and scary? I don't know. What do you think? Chaim says no. It is scary though. That's why I'm like, I don't know. Chaim says no. Okay. All right, I want to hear what you guys think. Okay, next.
Magic. Okay, I do want to see the last paragraph if I didn't get a chance, because Baruch Hashem, my Chaikel woke up. So as you heard Hillel say, it's not a war, it's just rockets. And Hillel also said it's all G, meaning all God. And Chaim says that that you shouldn't worry about it, you should go. And the Rebbe said many times that Israel is the safest place in the world. And as you see, 300 rockets fell, right? Over 300, you said? Over 4. Wow. And I don't know, how many Israelis, were any Israelis hurt? 5 Israelis were hurt? You sure they're Israelis? Yeah, 5 Israelis were hurt. Anyways, more people got hurt walking to school here than there with the rockets. Basically, the point is that Israel's the safest place. There are promised it many, many times. Hashem promised it. It says the land that Hashem is always watching. So it is all G. And if you're thinking about going to Israel, 100%. And there's actual war going on. There's many, many stories. The Rebbe promised and said, stay. It's the safest place. Yeah, I was going to say what Isaac just said. But I'm not going to say it because Isaac said it. Do you want me to read the last paragraph for you again? I read it already. Did you read it? Did you read it? So should I read it for you? Okay.
What is it?
Destructive petty jealousy is born of the fear that the other person's successes will lessen her own self-worth. In contrast, Rachel attributed Leah's fertility to her righteousness and was therefore jealous of her sister's good deeds. This sort of jealousy is constructive since it spurs on us to improve ourselves. Our sages similarly state that jealousy among Torah scholars increases wisdom. Jealousy can be a positive force in our lives when we learn to apply it correctly. Yeah. In physical, you meant to look at who is less than you, and in entire, you meant to look at who is more than you. Yes. Rabbi Yasker.
Very interesting. Yeah. So, when he said, "Oh, it's God," and I like it. OG, when he says something, it means it. So it's phenomenal. And really, how we deal with that, I can't tell you. The only thing I can tell you, my life also, private life, I have to know to deal with God every day. I think if I'm going to deal details with God, so I'm not going to have a problem at all. I'm not going to see a problem. So, how do you do it? Take the details to notice how God is good to you. Then it's going to take you to the next step. That's what I think. That's what idea. That's what I live by. I'm trying to live, and that's what I. Okay. And then that's what gives me the incentive to be in control. I'm finished?
15 seconds.
So it has to be something attractive in the communication, because some guys want to express. It's funny. I saw a lot of people coming to FiveAlive and they have a hard time. For a short time, they come and go out.
Rabbi Yisrael, if you have anything to say, please chime in. If nicht, Hillel, it's your turn.
Nicht, Chaim, it's your turn.
Chaim, are you there? Chaim, are you there?
Yeah, I'm gonna pass.
Okay.
I'll glitch back in for a second.
I'll your turn.
All right, thank you, everyone. Again, pass.
Okay. So I just want to read the source. Mabasa 21a, Svadis 5745, volume 2, page 870, citing Uratur, which is volume 1, 218a folio. It's pretty amazing. Like how much I would need to learn in order to get this message clearly and so straightforward. Pretty amazing. Anyways, I like this idea. I'm gonna have to work in making it practical. I got about 25 minutes to do that. I wanted to share a point. Rabbi Yaska, I shared a video with you. I don't know if you've seen it, but I shared a video with you, and it's a recent, a very new video, just came out yesterday, and it was about loneliness. And one of the things, whatever, it's basically describing how dangerous it actually is for your health, and then like it goes on to describe different things, and then it literally describes FiveAlive. Like, you know what? I'm gonna take a few seconds to do it, to check it. You should have taken the screenshot. Thinking about doing it before, but it was basically, it says a bunch of the risk and scientific proof and whatever, all the different kind of stuff. And then he says, how can we deal with it? Hold on, let's see if I hop it on time before my time is up. Nope. I don't have much to add, but I think it's pretty amazing that people are finally coming to those conclusions that this is something that needs to be done. But I'm going to pass, let Yaska say what he wants to say, and then I'll go back to you. Yaska.
So I see all the technologies of everybody, how to communicate, how to make yourself happy. Everything is beautiful, but nobody believes. Nobody speaks if you become the creator. Nobody speaks like this. They just that's basically everybody tells you how to get by this world in a nice way, and people don't realize, and the senses of the people they are sick of it, to survive. Okay, even it's good, it's entertaining to have a good life. But if the brain is working, maybe it's a short life. So the Maimon Posach Eliyahu, what we learn, there basically I realized that probably every Maimon of the Rebbe is like this. If you leave me, that's all the way. So that just becomes, it's amazing, but I don't know. I experienced Posach Eliyahu. One day I'm going to experience, it's not a high, it's reality. So I live in a real life. That's it.
Israel, if you would like to say something, let us know. Avi?
I'm just curious of what the screenshot was. Pass.
Okay, so the screenshot says, part of the video, there's one meta-analysis found that group activities with an educational or discussion focus could reduce loneliness. It's an older, they're still working on it. And I'm going to put you on mute. And psychologists also recommend volunteering or doing good deeds. It's just cool. It's like everything else. Dida Natzach and Yuta's Kislev and all those stuff. Like, who cares if someone was released from prison, if there was released from prison? Or who cares that the court judged that the Svarim belonged to the Chassidim? You know, like, why does that matter? So the Rebbe explains many times that when the world acknowledges the way of Torah is it means that we're able to influence the world to such an extent that the world itself is saying the same message. So Rabbi Yeska has been saying for years that the Goyim are going to learn Chassidus and teach about God, and it's just hopefully it won't be embarrassing that they know more Chassidus than us. More Torah. I still laugh at it, but it's kind of coming true. All right. Shoot him.
Yeah, the difference is that they're not learning Torah. They're learning science and coming up with the conclusions that Torah says because Torah says factual things. It's not like unless they're actually learning Torah and getting their information out of that. Like, I don't know. People come to the same conclusions in different ways. It doesn't mean that they did the same thing to get there. Me and Noah were in class, and we had a math problem to do. Like, we had to figure out a pattern, and we both got the same answer, which was right, but we both did it two completely different ways. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, they could be coming out to the right answers from their approach. It doesn't mean that they're getting it the right way. So, yeah, I don't think it's much to worry about because at a certain point, they're going to start being wrong when they start coming up with I'm saying, yeah, they might have a lot of factual things right, but look how much stuff they have messed up. Like, look at the world. And they're trying to, like, agree with how it makes sense and this and that. Like, they don't know what they're saying. So, woohoo.
Rabbi Yeska.
Okay. I watched the video that you sent, Rabbi Isaac. I hear a lot of things now from everybody. All my life, I didn't understand one thing. I noticed I'm a follower because they impressed me. So everything I'm a follower. And this was I couldn't handle this. Nobody can handle this idea of to follow anybody. So what is the Rebbe gives you the notion that you're not a follower, you're the creator of the world. And it's reality. You sit in the royal family and decide how things are going to happen. So some things people get to know it only by desperation. Like they die, they have fear, they have something, they look for something and it's going to give them breathing time. I think we're acting usually on breathing times. That's what we're trying to do. So I didn't believe when I'm speaking to you guys. I think by doing FiveAlive, I think there will be a time we're gonna be the first one who will live completely with God, Almighty God, with Melech HaMashiach, fully. That's what I think.
Okay, Rabbi Yisrael. If not, Avi.
Okay. Thank you, Rabbi Yeska. I'm listening to you. I hear you. Trying to comprehend it. I appreciate it. Thank you. All right, take it away, Rabbi.
Okay. So this was based on because Rabbi Yeska, you were doing the research on different things that's going on in the world, different mental illness and suicide rates and anxiety and ADHD and mental whatever. Anyways, basically the different amounts. And here you see something else as well. Anyways, How is jealous? Okay, so make something practical of jealousy. I'm trying to think of a practical, way to make this practical, like something to actually do. I'm thinking that, a lot of times you see somebody very successful, and what I want is I want their money, because they're rich. But maybe one time I can put in the effort to also be jealous of something good that they do.
You didn't start your channel over, did you? Well, I felt really quick. I don't really know where you were going with that. You didn't really finish your point. You did? No. No. You're in the middle of saying something. This is on that. You were saying about jealousy, right? Jealousy could be a good thing. I don't know how to connect it to what you just said with everything with what Jessica's doing research on. I don't know where the connection is. Was there no connection? You said two different things. Okay, I missed a little bit. My head got in my head. Yeah, I'm gonna pass. I'll pay more attention.
Reb Yoske.
So I have to speak to the language, to the body, to understand some things. And this is, you have to go to, and you're going to have anyways questions, but you're going to just, there are many perspectives in your brain. Basically, I'm speaking about now, how do you know everything? Like all the scholars and all the sages, everything, every experience in the world, how you really live it. That's the idea, the Bible. How you really live it and you implement a new life, experienced. That means everything you know, you have experienced already. You heard about money, you know what money is. Whatever you hear, you know. When I'm speaking to you, I like Avi. Avi gives you points. He said, this guy heard you. And you know, Avi, I can tell you something you're not going to believe when I'm telling you. There is the point that you never, ever, forever be betrayed. It's not going to be a notion, a feeling, a sensation. Like Moshe Rabbeinu spoke to God personally. So he didn't have hesitations. Not because he had hesitation, he fixed the hesitations. He didn't have hesitations. You know why? Because God was so in him, because it's him. So the idea how to become like this, this is the solution for the world. Then the world becomes a shaky world, a beautiful world. Well, just by saying what I say now, and the picture of the Rebbe behind you. So, and I have a lot of things to speak, but whatever I'm going to speak.
Okay, Rabbi Shal, let us know if you can ever speak, and Avi, it's your turn. Thank you. Give him one.
All right, pass.
So I was just trying to make this what we're learning practical. So what I do, be jealous of people's good deeds. And obviously there's certain things that come natural, which is jealousy for other people's stuff. And certain things that come not so natural, which is, I guess, good things that people do. You don't pay attention to that. So that's what I got. That's my thoughts. Hopefully somebody else will chime into something practical that I could do. I would like to, and I have been trying to put in some effort into making things practical. Amanda, give him his airplane, please. That's his own private jet. Give it to him. Thank you. Thank you. Good morning, Yitzhak Cooperman. So I don't know. It's I think I'm finding it a little bit difficult to make these things practical and how to actually do them. But I think that's a good start. And if anybody else has any input, so I'll give some input. So my thought was that if I ever find myself being envious of somebody else's stuff or things that you shouldn't be envious for, I should also find something good. Yeah, I'm jealous of a lot of things, but definitely jealous of way more physical things than spiritual things. I'm not jealous of Calvin on Coops' bed right now. Yeah, no, definitely not. I don't know. Not having many thoughts flowing through my head right now. Yes. Rabbi Yeske.
One of the things I can tell you, even you have everything, and even the creator, you're not going to be satisfied because you can create more. So you have everything, you can create more, and you're jealous of this. And God is a jealous person. He's a jealous, and he wants to do more. And when we do something, he wants to do more. This is the God. Basically, I'm thinking about a real relationship with the creator and realizing what's going on in the world, not to be denied. And this relationship that you have with the creator of the world, on the Biat Mashiach, the whole idea, this is just a logical, good. This is it, basically. So how do you get a this is it? You, even when you're going to get it, your body's going to say, no, it's not that. So you're going to have to tell your body, yes, I prove it to you. Hey, you see, because of this, and because of this, and because of this. And then you're going to make sure, wow, I know. Then your body again is going to do. Once you're going to realize what your body is about, it's your horse. You see, you ride on your horse. Basically, you'd be in charge, you'll put information, learn why God made a creator man. You're not going to believe. Why one man he made? Basically, the reality, the whole world depends on you.
Yisrael, Yitzhak Cooperman.
Hello. Don't mute me. No. Why didn't you guys tell me you're leaving? I was like almost up. You did? What? I fell back asleep that early. Did you, Avi? You probably just peek your head and like, okay, I'm out. Cal just screaming and attacking me. He jumps on me and grabs my jewelry. I'm telling him, don't touch it. Whatever. Good morning, Mandu. Good morning, Chaiko. Good morning. I'll see you guys in 10 minutes. Bye.
Okay. Avi?
Thank you, and pass.
Okay. Not so much time left. Jealousy. So why exactly was this a good jealousy? Rachel saw that she had not borne Yaakov any children. Rachel was jealous of her sister Leah, who has gotten children. So why is that a good jealousy? Because it's children and not a talent. It's children and it's not money. What is that? Is there a shark on there? There's a shark. Little shark. Doo, 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 doo. So that's my question on that. why exactly is this considered a good jealousy? So I guess by knowing that, I'll also know how to make it practical and implement good jealousies. I mean, yeah, I agree with Shalom, and that applies to me as well. That I think that I definitely am jealous more of physical stuff than spiritual stuff. However, I don't know. I'm jealous of people that know how to learn Gemara very well, or know how to remember, the Torah that they learn very well, or can whatever. I don't know, all those kind of stuff. I'm definitely jealous of that as well. So I don't know. Is that a good thing? I don't know.
I think it says the answer in the paragraph. It says she attributed her fertility to her righteousness, meaning that she wanted to be as righteous as her to have the merit of being able to have children. So she was looking up to her for spiritual stuff and Tyra and this and that and for being a better person. And that's a good thing. So I think you would have figured that out yourself by reading the paragraph. And you were just asking because it was a good point. But I think that's the answer. And yeah, pass.
Biaska.
So I will say, take the word kin'a. Jealousy with kin'a. Kuf yud nun aleph hey. So if you look at it back, so it's ha'anik. I don't want to get the word ani in the middle between the kuf and the hey. Basically, imagine you in charge of the world. You have everything. So what's going to turn you on? What's going to make you do things? What's going to make you do anything? It's a problem. It's a lot of guys. They don't do nothing because they have everything. You think you have everything. Jealousy. What means jealousy? So you're not satisfied with yourself, but you are what you are. I think that's also not satisfied because you can do more. Because you're the creator in logic. So you can do more and more. So what I want to respond to you guys a little bit. How do you know what I'm speaking is true and right? Trust yourself in your feelings. If somebody leaves it, it's my life. I can tell you straight, it's my life what I speak to you about. Nothing else. Not related to nobody. This is my experience in my daily life, that I'm dealing with this, how to be myself, and nothing is hurting the opposite. To be like Elionovi also, he hops around in all the breezes. He goes to all the places. Why are you Elionovi? Why you go to everybody?
Rabbi Yisrael Baal Shem Tov. Would you like to say something? It's your last opportunity for this session.
Shkoyach, everyone, for joining in. Very, very inspirational thoughts. Thank you again. Looking forward to next time. Begiulo amitis v'ashleim al yedei Mashiach tzidkenu. Let's keep spreading the Fabrengen and bring Mashiach now. Thanks, everyone, again.
Avi, thank you, Yisrael.
Thank you. I don't think jealousy is a good thing. I think everyone should try to strive to be the best of their self that they could be. That's what you should strive for. Thank you.
Okay. That's all for today, folks. Thank you very much. Mashiach now. A wonderful, beautiful, and as Chaim likes to say, adorable.
I'm gonna